Hey everybody, it's Travis and Luis for CourseMagic.com. You can go to their site and check it out. They usually post draft videos of the current draft format quite regularly. You can go here and find those. You can go to their eBay store, and it'll bring up a site that looks like this. You can buy singles or play sets, and you can follow them on Twitter at @SeemsGoodMagic, and then Alex will tell you when he's streaming. He'll stream at www.twitch.tv/Inez27 with a capital I. And I believe they stream Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central. Hey, it's Luis and Travis, and we're here with the draft portion of the Dragon's Maze Gatecrash Return to Ravnica, and we opened a pretty sweet pack. This Boros Battle Shaper guy, if you can get there, is awesome.
Yeah, he's good.
Also, Zertod Druid is very good. Oh, let me bring this up a little bit. Rollbelt Maka is also excellent, and Vaishino First Blade is very good as well. I'm actually kind of on the Druid right here, or the Maka, because I just don't know how we can get to 7.
Do we take those over one of these uncommons? Because these uncommons aren't bad. Flux Charter is pretty good. Yeah. Blast of Genius is a removal spell that's a 1-for-1 essentially, but it's still pretty good. And the Woodlock Crawler is not that bad either. So
remember how much you liked Lobber Crew?
Yeah.
This one ramps too.
Okay. Well, no, you're right. I think Zertod Druid is pretty good.
It does put us in 2 colors immediately, which Rollbelt Maka would not do, but he is just lower impact than the Druid.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I don't mind a Boros Battle Shaper, but I think I want the Druid. What do you think?
Alright, that's fine.
Okay. Let those other guys fight over Boros.
Or is it?
Ooh, Gaze of Granite.
Is that good?
That's pretty nutty.
You need 5 to get rid of all their 3s.
That might just be poop.
In a limited format.
Okay.
Is Rot Farm Skeleton good?
It's pretty dirtily. If we didn't pick the Battle Shaper, I don't think we can pick this. I'm actually on the Guild Gate, the Snare Squad, or the Wolf Rider.
Maze Rusher isn't that bad either. So if we pick the Guild Gate, yeah, I mean, I guess in this pack nothing's too strong for us to want to pick it. So maybe taking the fixing right now might be good.
Maze Abomination is also pretty good, I guess. Maze Glider. Gee whiz, there's a lot of maze stuff in here.
We'll see them back. They always come back. Yeah, but getting fixing is pretty good. Alive and well.
Clearly a possibility storm.
I think it's alive and well. That card's ridiculous. 2 life for each creature and a creature for 5. It's pretty good, dude.
It looks like Izzet might be open. I'm seeing this, and there's an Ubulsar Gatekeepers also.
But I'm telling you, if someone's trying to beat you down so hard, and then you just play an Alive and Well while you have 4 creatures out there, you get a 5th plus 10 life. Alive and Well is a good card. I've seen it do a lot of work. Now, the Ubulsar Gatekeepers.
I haven't been impressed with the Gatekeepers because I have trouble getting the gates because right now everybody's still just grabbing the gates.
Right. I think Alive and Well is the strongest card here.
Okay, we'll take it.
It's so strong we got past another one.
It's so good.
I've seen it do work.
I love me Beetleform.
I won't lie to you about Alive and Well. Beetleform Mage is really good as well.
Beetleform Mage make us rug, and then we could splash this white, and then we're just not playing that. Yeah. Or we could just grab another Alive and Well and try to populate some stuff or something. I don't know. Play crappy Hill Giants.
Crappy Crap Giants.
I don't mind grabbing the Mage.
I'm fine with the Mage as well.
Let's grab the Mage. Because then we could be blue Bant. We could be Bant, I guess. I just don't think Well is a reason.
Yeah, Well by itself is not that good, but when you combine it with Alive, and just have a lot of other creatures out there.
Okay.
And it's one of the more reasonably costed fused spells.
This card's kind of neat, but I don't think that we're playing it.
Nope. Unfortunately.
We could grab this, we could grab this, we could grab that, or this.
If we took the Boros Guildgate, that would help us with the Zertod Druid, that mana, and the Well mana. There's a Boros Mastiff, who's a bear, it's alright. And the Krasis is not a bad card either.
Well, if you want to run the Zertod Druid is our best card, right? It's either Zertod Druid or the Beetleform Mage that we're trying to build around here.
Right.
So Cluestone lets us do that. And Krasis is just another creature, but I think we want to grab mana fixer here. Which
Alright,
one?
go for the clue stone.
Man, this is pretty nothing so far.
Now we can take the gate here if you want.
Yeah.
The Drake is pretty good.
So we're not seeing green or blue, really. We're seeing
Well, Hidden Strings is not a bad card. It's not great.
Weapon Surge kind of blew us out. This is also okay. Um, but I think this over the Clue Stone.
Yeah.
Take a gate. So now our gates are wanting us to be red, white, black. And there's another one making us want to be red, white, black. We just want to grab it and see if we can't do red, white, black.
Sure.
There's that. I think we have to take that over this now at
Well,
this
that's
point.
a Rule War chant down there.
That's pretty cool. I don't have really any creatures yet.
Yeah, I'll let you pick it.
I,
But Fatal Fumes isn't bad either.
but I mean, if we're going to start going white, red, black, this is where we want to be. And if we're going to try to keep that green up, this is where we want to be. Quickly, what do you think? What would you pick right now?
We do have Nazori's Clue Stone.
Which doesn't really do anything right now.
Take the Fumes, I guess. Blast Genius came back. That's not bad.
I don't.
It's a pretty good card, man.
Man, how many colors are we running right now? This is crap.
There's a Maze Rusher. He's pretty good.
Fine.
And our Cyclops came back, so is it definitely...
Is it open?
Is it open? I suppose it might be. Now do you want to take Possibility Storm? That card's crap. Take the Clear Up Path. That might actually have some use.
You don't want this?
No.
There's some of you that I'm hiding it immediately.
Yes. And another Maze Rusher, it's fine. We could still stick the Zertal Druid, maybe.
Okay. That's fine. We can actually play both halves of that.
Alright.
We got all the 6-drops that we could ever want. So we really need to figure out if Boros or Orzhov is open in this pack and try to go that way as hard as we can, because
Let's let our rare decide. Oh, our rare's not deciding. So we take that spectacle, try to do the double black.
yeah. Let's go Control E. This is looking pretty bad. Looking like we need some creatures pretty quickly. We can still splash blue for the Cyclops and Genius there.
Well,
Druid green.
I'd rather play Cyclops and Genius over the Druid right now.
Like right now, the Beetle form, Alive and Well, like almost this whole stack here is pretty much dead right now.
I wouldn't say that.
Depending on what happens, depending on what we get. But we have guild gates for red, white, black, and I think that's what we want to do. There's a Kingpin's
There's a
Pit.
Kingpin's Pit, there's a Croconair down there, Smog Elemental.
Alright, let's talk about it.
Alright, so we did just take a double black spell, so I kinda wanna stay away from the Smog Elemental. We didn't see too much green. We could take the pet or the Warmind Infantry. I think Kingpin's Pet's better.
I agree.
So now we are leaning towards that Orzhov, maybe?
Come on.
Yeah, that's a third pick Zerta Swine.
I mean,
Lazov is alright, it's just too hard to cast.
Bomber Core? Dimir Guild Gate? Try to get that in there?
You want to run 4 colors? Oh, well, Demir Gig does actually work. Yeah, let's take that.
Try to work in this stuff.
That's probably what we're going to try to be.
So maybe this guy might be out right now, this guy might be out right now, and this guy might be out right now. That's kind of where we're kind of...
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how awful that looks. Ooh, buddy. You need to get some low stuff. At least something that can stem the tide.
Alright. Does Copa Guild Mage or Devour Flesh? Devour Flesh might be that thing. We could take a Balustrade Spy and hope one of the Dust Approach or Devour Flesh comes back.
Banalite Broker is also not terrible.
Banalite Broker as well.
Balustrade Spy is your best friend. You love him.
He's pretty good.
I'm actually okay taking a creature here, and I actually kind of want this one.
Yeah, Yeah, Guild Mage on top of Maze Rusher isn't terrible. That's a 12-point life swing. Um,
Maybe it's just removal.
well, yeah, if we're gonna, the Devour Flesh would help us a lot, I think.
It's almost always awkward if you get it late.
Yeah,
And Balustrade Spy just costs 4.
take the Guild Mage or Flesh. Guild Mage is pretty good, especially once you get to 6 mana.
I like it, and it's still high impact enough, and we still kind of pee on those colors. There's a Key Rune, Raptor, another Raptor. Gee whiz. Maybe we should be white, black, blue. I don't know. Enforcer does extort. Armor Transport does get cast no matter what.
Yeah. Um, is Contaminated Ground good in any?
No,
No, not good
I
anymore.
don't think so.
It's your favorite card before.
It was not my favorite card.
Until it was.
Take that back.
We could take the Enforcer and have a little bit more extort. Take the Key Rune.
Take the Raptor. Hope we get some more blue stuff.
Key Rune, actually, I think it's splashing and it's a creature that's unblockable. I don't know.
It's almost always wrong to splash with a Key Rune. I hate this card, but maybe we just take it to get some more extort in there.
I would have taken a Key Rune.
Okay.
Hands of Binding. Or Aetherize. That helps us get to that late game.
It's blue, though. They're
It
both
is
blue. Maybe the Cartel Aristocrat, just to get something down.
Or the Cartel Aristocrat. Sure.
There's your Balustrade Spy, or a Dutiful Thrall. Might be a Dutiful Thrall here.
Or Undercity Informer.
The Informer's okay. I'm okay with the Balustrade Spy or the Dutiful Thrall. This guy's just a problem.
I don't know, man. Dutiful Thrall does help us get down there.
Okay.
Death's Approach. It's a really light Crown Ceratok.
Yeah, it sure is. Psychic Strike. I think it's just Death's Approach. I don't.
Sure.
Get some more removal.
Cheap Extort spell. Shadow Slice is a finisher, or Purge the Profane.
I like Purge the Profane if we're going to be controlly.
Shielded Passage, or Shattering Blow. Okie dokie.
Not playing either one of those. I guess Shattering Blow might have been better.
There we go, Shadow Slice.
Fine. I don't know what we put it on.
Kingpin's Bet. Cartel Aristocrat.
Cartel Aristocrat that we can't give protection because we don't have any creatures. Ugh, we're gonna run over. What's somebody do? Somebody's doing that crazy bunch of.
Tinstory Market?
Yeah, it probably should have been actually. That was my fault. We're not playing this, and we're definitely not getting value out of it even if we do.
Yeah, Contaminated Ground.
Uh,
That's control isn't it?
I guess just keep somebody off their mana.
Cheap Extort.
We only have 2 extorters, and we're not getting any more.
Yeah, that's true.
No, this does not work like I had hoped. Well, that'll get played.
The streets are rough.
They are so rough around Slate Street.
Ah, can't play that.
Guess we'll take a swamp. Yeah, I might have been dumb to force us onto our Guildgate plan, but I mean, it's not like we were seeing any signals at all. I mean, black. We saw black.
Yeah, we're mostly black. We can actually play everything.
Well, there's a Hallowed Fountain for value.
There's an Assassin Strike as well.
Unalloying Fire. Tristani's Judgment. I'm kind of actually on the Judgment over the Strike, although the Strike does make them discard a card. But I think it's between those two. Because the Fire is tough to get the 2 red for.
There is also Perilous Shadow, which helps us, but I would rather take a removal spell.
Yeah, maybe it'll come back around. This is an instant, too.
Yeah, that's true. Do we have enough white to back that up? I think we have enough. Yeah, let's take the Judgment.
And we know we have enough black. Let's do this because we're more controlly.
Alrighty then.
Make them discard a card. And we're not really red at all.
Well, I would keep red for Maze Rushers. Those are our finishers.
Yeah, those are our creatures. Our finishers with 3 toughness.
Augur Spree.
Yeah. Arrest?
Or Arrest. You can get around a rest, right? Which one do you think is better? One's uncommon, the other one's common?
Take a rest.
Alrighty then. Are we gonna play that double card up there?
It's actually fairly good.
Wow.
Another
Third
Annihilating Fire.
huh?
Do we take a Promenade at this point? Annihilate Valor.
I mean, the Promenon's got a good argument. The Nightly Valor is
How many
also.
Annihilating Fires, man? I don't want to play that guy.
Yeah.
Now, Annihilate Valor, I think, has to be us because it makes any of our creatures something that has to be dealt with.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't mind the Promenade, especially considering the crazy blue stuff that we've got in here right now.
Go ahead and take the Valor. Plus, it gives us a creature.
Which we are sorely lacking currently.
Mm-hmm. Nightly Valor on top of Dutiful Thrall, not too bad. It was just a lowly 3/3, but it regenerates at least.
It does. At this point, I'm starting to look back at that Ethereal Armor and consider that as an option if that comes back around, because we do have a Rest, Nightly Valor, Contaminated Ground. Oh, we don't have a deck yet. And this is pretty weak currently. Maybe it was just a bunch of weak packs. Although we did just pass 10 Annihilating Fires.
Yeah.
And somebody is like, yay! I played red! I cut red so hard, I'm so cool.
Ogre Jailbreaker?
Yeah, I think so.
We've got.
I'd love me some weird or some Guildgate here. Or some Security Blockade. I think Jailbreaker because of the gates that we have down here. And at best we're cutting one, but I don't think we are currently.
I don't think we'd cut any.
So we need one more card to make a deck. Ethereal Armor is something, but so is Batterhorn. So is Rakdos Guildgate.
Hmm.
Oh, I want to do it.
Wouldn't we only have 3 other enchantments?
But we could get another one.
Alright, man.
We need this guy, don't we? He's only 4/3, screw it. Let's Ethereal Armor it up. Roustabout does regenerate.
Sure does.
Gargari Longlegs is more of a finisher. So Justice keeps us in a race, maybe.
Let's take the Roustabout just because it's a 2-drop and it does regenerate.
Okay.
Now we have 2 regenerating creatures out there. Yeah, we can stall. Stall hard.
There's a Shadow and a Launch Party and a Rootborn. I think it's probably this.
He's a mana sink. He is a
Although
finisher
I would
too.
like this, but we don't have enough creatures to sack. So I think it's probably just this.
Yeah. Now we're looking at a cut or two. We could probably cut the Nivix Cyclops.
There's a Key Rune. There's also...
There's the launch party.
How many... No, I don't have enough multicolored spells to make this cool.
Keyrune might be a thing because it is a 3/1 first strike.
And it does ramp us and fix.
Sure does.
Yeah. Let's grab it.
Now that Batterhorn we passed is going to screw us.
Yeah, those 2 Batterhorns we passed. Another Perilous Shadow?
Or Skull Wren. Is Skull better than Purge?
Yeah, they discard 2 at random.
I'd rather play a Skull Wren over a Purge.
Okay.
If you want to play that.
I want to play both of them.
And now we're playing both of them.
Break their hand off. But yeah, Purge is probably weaker, just because it doesn't deal damage against life. You rather deal damage, and it does do it at random. It lets them choose.
You could probably get rid of that Shadow Slice.
Okay.
You know what? Death's Approach does count as a
Enchantment.
yeah.
If it stays out there, yeah. Of course, they'll just block whatever we Ethereal Armor.
Yeah. Excuse me.
What a dirtily deck we have.
None of those cards we can play. Well, we could play Inspiration.
We can play Familiar too. It's white.
Alright, pick it.
We don't have to. Nobody's gonna make us.
Destroy the Evidence or Bizarre Provod. I don't think we play any of this. That actually fits in a Demir build. Wow, why didn't I ever see that before?
Because Demir was
Oh, security blockade came back.
sweet. Hello. Yeah.
Or we could actually cut blue from this deck now.
Yeah, it makes it a little more feasible. Until we got that.
Yeah,
Now
now we're
we're
just
definitely
playing it.
playing
Yeah.
blue. Alright, let's see what we end up with. Well, despite the fact that we ended up with that, we're kind of leaning on some enchantments, so if we get 2 for 1 to whole bunch by all of those Annihilating Fires that we saw going around, or the Tristani's Judgments we saw going around, then we deserve it.
Yeah.
We do have several decent removal spells and a couple of things that could be finishers, but
You know what? Take out the Ruffian and put in the Purge.
so we got into 10 creatures.
What good is Ruffian? I mean,
He's just a 2/2 to stem us until we get to do more stuff later.
alright then.
I think. I mean, we could change it later. I mean,
Sure.
if you want it, put it in there. We
That
do have the
is
Assassin Strike and the Skull Rend, but they're way late.
that is a lot of hand disruption.
He's kind of cool to get with some enchantment on him too.
Yeah, that's alright. Keep him in there. Sure. See you around one.